From the rising of the sun till the sun goes down, let the name of the Lord be praised.
Hello, I'm Kevin Burleson. I'm representing the Guatemala mission team. Our team was led by Johnny and Maria Coker. This is where Johnny and Maria served for approximately 5 years. I think it had been about 2 years since they'd moved back to Alabama, and so it was kind of a homecoming for them. It made the trip really special with them as our leaders. They were very familiar with the area and the people. We loved hearing things from their experiences and hearing things from their perspective, and we were able to learn a lot of things from them. Personally, one thing that was special about this trip, I was able to bring my son Noah, who was 13, on his first mission trip, and it was great to bring him along and open his eyes to missions and allow God to give him a heart for the nations and kind of broaden his perspective on the Church of God throughout the world. We worked at Centennial Camp. This is where Johnny and Maria lived while they were in Guatemala. It's about a 2-hour drive kind of northeast of Guatemala City. It's kind of a poorer area of the country. There's comprised of a lot of Indian heritage. This is a camp that's utilized by over 30 churches in the area. They use it for many activities, recreation, prayer meetings, Bible studies, youth activities, and there's also classrooms to train pastors. It's just a great resource for the community and the church there in Guatemala. We worked extremely hard. This is my 4th mission trip, and I have to say this is probably the hardest I've worked on any of the mission trips, but it was very fulfilling and great experience. We built a retaining wall that helped shore up an area that had seen some erosion, kind of a mini landslide that was there at the camp. We also painted the exterior of the camp office and the training building, and we did some work to construct a dormitory and a kitchen. This involved a lot of shoveling, leveling, compacting, getting it ready for the slab. And we also mixed a lot of concrete and poured the slab. I've heard people say it's not a real mission trip unless you mix concrete, and we definitely did our share. I think we represented First Bible very well. I think we really impressed the locals there on how much work we did. We kind of did the work that they had planned for us for 4 days in 2 days, and that didn't keep them from finding other things for us to do. We just felt really loved and appreciated. They presented us with a framed collage of pictures from our trip as a thank you and an appreciation for the work that we did, and we felt very loved. As a common story on mission trips, we were just incredibly blessed, way more than I'm sure we were a blessing to them. Another thing that's common and was true on this trip is just the bonds and the friendships that we made with the people that were on our team. I got to know a lot of people that I didn't really know very well, and very connected with them, and just built some strong, special relationships. When you work together and live together and you experience the things you do on trips like this for a week, you kind of develop some long-term relationships. So I just encourage you all to go on a trip. It's very fulfilling. It'll open your eyes to missions and the work that God is doing all over the world. And you'll meet other missionaries, pastors, other believers, and it helps you to know how to pray and just how to be smarter and about missions and what God is doing.
Of the sun till the sun goes down, let the name